Drop it.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So for today I'm going to discuss to you multidimensional array. An array of more than one dimension is known as a multidimensional array. Two of the most common examples of a multidimensional arrays are two-dimensional and three-dimensional arrays. The syntax is we start with our declaration data type followed by two open brackets and then the name of our array is equals to new integer and then 42 here signifies the number of rows and columns that we're going to use. This is an example of a string declaration of a multidimensional array. So you see here 4 and 2, 3 and 3. What does it mean? It means that this is the total number of elements that that particular array can hold. So for example, if you see int x 10, 20, it can store a total of 200 elements wherein you have to multiply 10 and 20 results to 200 elements. Same goes with this one wherein this is a three-dimensional array. So to get the total number of elements, all you need to do is to multiply 5, 10, and then 20 results to 1000 elements. So let's now go and demonstrate. I'm now going to demonstrate to you how two-dimensional array works. Okay, so in our code, okay, so I'm going to say here two-dimensional array. Okay. So for the purpose of demonstration, I'll be inputting static arrays here for the meantime. Now, to start with, I need to have two variables. So I use here I and j. I and j here will be used as a loop variable in our program. Next is let's declare an array. So integer a, two brackets is equals to open and close curly brace. Normally, this is how we declare static array. So we need to have two curly brackets, comma, two curly brackets. So let's have the values 1 and 2, then 3 and 4. So what's this? This is an example of a two-dimensional array. If we visualize a two-dimensional array or a multi-dimensional array, it will be something like this. If you see on the screen, we have rows and then columns. And each of the item there, let's say X is our array, we're going to have row 0, column 0. 0 here is the address that the array will have. This was row 0, column 1, row 0, column 2. Same goes with the rest of the values here. So in this example that I gave you, this is a 2 by 2 array. Okay, this is a 2 by 2 array wherein if we will illustrate, okay, the number 1 here is located at 0, 1, 0, 0, okay, and then this one here is 0, 1. That's the address. While 3 here is 1, 0, and then 1, 1. That's the location of our array. Row column, row column, row column, and then row column. Okay? So that's how we illustrate the value of array. Now, let's print it out. Using the cout function as system out function, we will be able to print out the values of an array. So let's say sout array. Oh no, sorry, I forgot to include our private static void main here, and then let's paste the codes inside there. Okay, let's continue with this. Now let us now have our output. So let's display an array and then its location. So I'll be putting here the default value. Let's say this is array 0, 0. Let's copy this, make it okay. 0, 1, 1, 0, and then 1, 1. Okay. Now, next is we're going to add the values of the array wherein we have the array followed by two brackets. Now here we're going to say 0, 0. Okay, let's copy this and paste it here. Let's just change the values. This is 0, 1, 1, 0, and then 1, 1. Okay, that pertains to our rows and column. So that's it. Let's run our code and then just check the output here. Okay. So here's the result. Look at the output window here. We have A array 0, 0 is 1, A 0, 1 is 2, A 1, 0 is 3, then A 1, 1 is 4. Okay, so we're able to display the contents of the array. So this is manually displaying it. Let's now put it inside the loop. Now let's have some space here. Okay, and then I'm going to create a loop here. Now the loop is two ways. One is the outer loop and then the inner loop. So let's have for I is equals to 0, I less than our array dot length, and then I plus plus. Okay, so that will be our outer loop. Now next we're going to have our inner loop. So that will be j. For j is equals to 0, j less than a, an array, then j plus plus. Okay. Now we're going to display it. To display, so we're going to have the same output here. So I'm going to write here element at a, okay, plus our I, plus, okay, that one, plus, we have our j here. Let's move this one here, j, and then, okay. Oh, what's that? What's else? So let's check. Okay, so we miss one here. And then also, oh, you're supposed to place this one inside. Okay, now I'm going to use print only. And then let's print out our values. Have some space. Then our array. Now I and then j. Okay, let's delete some of the lines here. Okay. Now, how does it work? If you look closely, we have I is equals to 0, and then I is equals to a dot length. So this is our outer loop. Once we go inside the loop, so once we go, if it's true, then it will go here. Then it will have j is equals to 0, j less than a, and so on, right? So if we print out the value, the current value now of I here will be 0, and j here will be 0, right? And then this section here will display the value of I and j. If you look closely in our arrow and in our item here, 0, 0 is 1. So here, the value of 0 and 0 is equals to 1. Okay, so that will display the number 1. Next is it goes into a loop. Now, it will execute 0, 0, and then 0, 1. Then if the statement becomes false after this, it will go back to the outer loop and then increment the value of I, and it will be now changed to a value of 1. Okay, so that is the logic behind that. Now after that, let's try to display the output first. Let's execute this. Run our code. There you have it. So same as the first example here, we were able to print out the values of 0, 0 is 1, our array 0, 1 is 2, 1, 0 is 3, and then 1, 1 is 4. So I hope you get the idea behind how we use two-dimensional arrays. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.